Okay. Hi, my name is AnnMarie, and welcome to Crafty Studio. So we're sitting in my studio at our house, and this is where the shop used to be. For anybody who doesn't know me, I own craftystudio.ie, fabric and art shop in Dublin City. And this vlog is all about my makes, my things I think I'm going to make but then don't make, and general craftiness. I look really tired today. I got shampoo in my eyes and it's just stinging. So it's not that I'm completely worn out after Christmas, but I probably am. It's that I got shampoo in my eyes. Yeah, so that's why I look a bit. Anyway. Yeah, so I made a list because I was basically today is like the the weird week between Christmas and New Year's where you don't know what time of the day it is or anything, and I just thought, oh my god, my days are disappearing. I'm getting up and I'm going to do things today. Right, I'm going to do a vlog. So I wrote a list of all my things I've made and crafty things I've done, and sewing community, and it's very long. So this might be a 2 or 3 parter because when anybody, if you imagine you saw a vlog and it said like 3 hours long, here I'm not watching that. So sorry if I waffle a bit. I tend to a little bit. So but it's all crafty chat. So I'm going to bring up my list. I have it here on my computer. So I'm drinking a nice herbal tea at the moment in my new mugs. These were a gift from my brother and new sister-in-law. Well, new. They're married 2 years, so not really new. For Christmas. Aren't they fab? They're so me. They're Orla Kylie mugs. So it's a set of I think there was 8 in the box. Yeah, I totally love them because none of my mugs match anymore. The set I had got for my wedding, yeah, they matched. And then sure, they're all broken now. I'm married a while. But I just love these. They're so much fun. Anyway, and myself and Finta were talking, being the artists we were like, I like the design of it. It's good handle. That's a good mug of tea. And then they stack and it's a good base so you can rest it on the arm of your sofa. There's a lot of thought gone into this. Thanks, Orla and Tom and Molly. So yeah, that was a Christmas present. I did get some very cool things. We're very lucky to be able to do this, give each other gifts and things. But I suppose the big thing is all of us being together, and we had a very relaxing Christmas. Got a new stove put in. When my dad passed away 7 years ago next week, and when he was here 8 or 9 years ago helping us do up our house, he took out the old fireplace, getting it ready to put a stove in, and then when he passed away we never really did it. I think we were in shock. So I got a stove put in and we've literally been sitting beside the stove. I've been making stuff. I've been sitting beside the stove, cozy in the sitting room, and it's just been lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been loving it. And kind of reflecting on everything I've done over the last while. I haven't done a vlog in ages. Absolutely ages. It's unreal. But I've been doing loads of bits of sewing, and I haven't even been putting it up on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Well, I don't really have my Facebook. It was hacked about a year ago, and I don't have complete access to it anymore. I lost Ireland Sews, a few other things on all my personal stuff. But anyway, it's only Facebook. Always have 2-part authentication. I know that now. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so what have I done since my last vlog was probably like October. I know I did a couple of lives, but it's not really chatting about what I've been doing. So knit and stitch show. Oh my god, I was exhausted after it. It was brilliant, but was I exhausted? So myself and Sandra and Anna, you've probably seen them on here and pictures of them and stuff. We all were at the knit and stitch show serving everybody with our lovely stand. But gosh, was it work. I did a live about all my prep. So the prep took me a year, but the actual physical work I'd say was like a month solid, like 24 hours a day. Not that I was working 24 hours, but if you added it all up, then bringing it all up, Fintan and I put it in a van, hired a van, put it in a van, brought it all up. Fintan's friend who lives in Belfast helped us set it up, and it looked fab. Yeah, so we met so many sewing people, sewing friends, new friends, people who I know from vlogs and stuff, people who have been following me for 6 years. One lady came up to me and said, oh, you started doing these videos during lockdown and like you were doing like classes. I've been following you since then. That's just like, it was just so amazing like to meet people like that. So it was great to kind of see the whole community around creating. And crafters are lovely. We're all lovely, aren't we? We're all brilliant. Yeah, we're great crack. So yeah, there's loads of things that happened. Oh, my eyes are a bit fuzzy from that shampoo. Maybe I should make this bigger. Oh, stingy eyes. Yeah, so the first night there was this like kind of social event for all the stall holders, and we got literally sitting with all the sewing bees. So yeah, that was great crack. So I was chatting to Victoria from Little Rosy Cheeks, and then Jen from Generates, and there was just loads of people like I met later on then through them, because they were like, oh hey, meet blah 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 and all the rest, like. So yeah, we were having the apps. There was lots of intentions of going out another night, but we were so exhausted every day, like from all the chats with everybody. It was like a big social event, and then measuring fabric and doing all that stuff, you know. So that was absolutely brilliant. That was on our first night. Although like it wasn't a big mad one, we just had 2 drinks and then we were gone home like to have dinner because we were starving. But yeah, that was really cool. I'm just realising this matches something I'm going to show you later. Yeah, so yeah, I met those followers. So I think I should probably do a blog about why I started the shop, but I don't think I should put it on here because there's so much to talk about. But because I did get a lot of those questions, they were like, you used to be a teacher, didn't you? So I used to be a secondary school art teacher. I went to NCAD, studied art and ceramics, didn't study textiles, because textiles I always did. And I thought, I want to learn something new. But yeah, I think I should do a whole thing about that, because a lot of people ask me about that. How did you get into all this? So I think I might just do a vlog a little bit about that. Maybe do a little research, get some pictures of my mammy sewing and stuff like that. Yeah, so what did we do other than chatting to all of you and measuring fabric? Sandra and Anna got their portrait stitched. Now I didn't get it done. I've got my portrait painted in oils, and I have a feeling that if it's done very quickly, it tends not to look like you. And I was a bit nervous about it, plus I didn't want to leave the stall for too long. Oh, sorry, up here, but it was really cool. That lady, oh gosh, I'm useless at names, and particularly Instagram names, but I'll look it up and I'll put it down below. She has a really cool Instagram, and she amazing stories. She did a couple of talks, and we were right in front of where all the talks were happening. That was really cool. So we got to see lots of demos and stuff. And then she was giving a talk about traveling around the world and stitching her way around the world with her tiny little sewing machine using a battery. Very cool. I'll put a link down to her account and you can have a look at it. It's very, very cool. Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. So people were saying then to me like, oh, you're probably not going to buy anything when you're at the Knit and Stitch show, are you? Oh, yeah, of course I did. I didn't buy any fabric now. I have enough fabric. I buy the fabric I like and I sell it in the shop and I make stuff for myself. But yeah, I did because I knit a jumper. I'll do a knitting section to this. There's quite a lot. So I bought some wool. Again, can't remember the 2 lovely ladies. I was chatting to them a good bit. I'll put their name down here. They're a wool shop. Now, yarn shop. But I did buy wool off them. So I bought wool yarn. They were lovely, lovely ladies. I think it was Folklore Yarns. It'll come back to me. I'm terrible with names. But yeah, I did look them up and follow them on Instagram. I'll stick a little thing down below. Yeah, so I bought some red wool because I made, these are Christmas socks. And these are made from John Arban. Was it John Arban? No. Oh God, I can't remember the name. Gosh, I can't remember. So it's one of those sock yarns that changes colour. And I have about a ball's worth, so it's enough to do the body of the sock. So I got a matching red off them to do the cuff and the heel and the toe and, you know. So yeah. Was it John Arban? No. So this is new to me, knitting socks. But anyway, talk about that in a minute. So I got wool off them. I don't know if you remember, if you've seen, I got a new sewing machine last year. So it was a gift to me. And it was the Singer heavy duty computerized. Absolutely loved that machine. It's the best machine I've ever used. It's heavy duty, so it's like an industrial machine. It's really fast. You can slow it down. I'm using it to teach Alva to sew. It has like the little press a button and it cuts things, and it has all those electronic gadgets, but also the strength of a straight stitch industrial machine. So that I really love it. I really, really love it. So I have a Sew Easy table, and I knew the ladies from Sew Easy will be there. So it's a mother and daughter who run that company, and they're the loveliest people. Oh my gosh, they're absolutely lovely. And they're from Northern Ireland, and so I got the new inserts. So the table, if you don't know, I'll put up some pictures of the tables, but they have like a space you put your machine into, and then there's inserts that go around it so that it adapts the table to your particular sewing machine. Now I needed a new one because previously I had a Brother Novus and there was little gaps, so the fabric was getting stuck down in it, so I needed to get the latest one, and I went to them and got it. They sorted me out, and they kindly gave me a gorgeous gift of a it's a thread stand, because mine, I was chatting to her and I had told her, oh, I'll have to get a thread stand because mine's broken. I literally dropped it and broke it. Yeah. So they gave me one that clamps onto the side, and it's brilliant. And I love my setup. I'll take a picture and I'll show you here. So, you know, it's an adaptable setup because I can take it down and put it away again, but I tend to leave it up. But if I do need to do stuff in the space down here, I move it around, so that's good. It's not a fixed thing because it's actually portable. So they're Sew Easy tables. And you know what? Like I got mine second hand, and I think they've gone down in price. I thought they were quite good value for what they are, and like it was like $2.75 it would cost you for the whole table. And for after using it for so long, it really makes a big difference to you sewing. Like you can change the height of it and things like that. I think it really makes a massive difference having one of those Sew Easy tables, because I sew in the shop as well and I don't have that. And then I go to the Sew Easy table. It's just it's so easy. Anyway, yeah. Lovely ladies, and apparently they ship for free in Ireland, which is just amazing. So it doesn't matter north and south where you are, and you know, if you're buying it somewhere else, you'd be paying all those taxes and everything. So yeah, I'm going to click these off, because otherwise, did I do it? Did I talk about that thing? Yeah, I got myself a pair of earrings from Ethel and Joan. Lovely ladies. So they were saying that, excuse me, they started up their business using like buttons and buckles and all bits and pieces from their nana's stash, and they made casts from them and then do resin. It's just fab, absolutely fab. I'm terrible for buttons. I actually made buttonholes for this and got the buttons and haven't put them on yet. I can't find them. Anyway, I can't find them. Different story altogether. So Ethel and Joan, check them out. I absolutely love their stuff. They were beside Generates and Little Rosy Cheeks. So you probably have seen that we are the stockists for the Flex Hammer, and I got some bits and pieces from Jen. They've sold out, but don't worry, we have more on the way, because a lot of people got them as gifts, or maybe you got a voucher or something, you might want to get them. So we will have them in the near future. And then I got labels from Little Rosy Cheeks. I'm going to show them to you now. She sent me like a little care package. Victoria, you're so cute. You're just so cute. And her wrapping in it. So there's the wrapping. I'm not going to, because the address on the front. She's so cute. Sewing is for everybody. Now I did open this because I got too excited. I don't know how people do that. Wait till the vlog to open things. I can't do that. No. Okay, so yeah. She sent me so these are the ones that will be on our little stand, but she also sent me, sorry for the paper is like, I was like, oh. She sent me one of each one so I can use it in my own bits. So I have them here on the little thing, but I'm going to just hold them up because I think that'll be easier. I love this one. This comes in a pack of 3. Write your own destiny. It's the art teacher in me. It's pencils. It's the cutest thing. And look at this little pencil one. Oh. That comes in a pack of 4, sorry. Plain pens. I love those cute little American style pencils. Finton uses them for drawing. If you didn't know, Fintan is my husband. I'll probably mention him. He is an artist and he's also a trained art teacher as well. So he is a portrait painter and drawer. So yeah, he draws. That would be a cute thing on kids. Or in an apron. Oh, an artist's apron. Anyway. Original and bespoke. I love it. I love putting these on the outside of things. Then I sew for me. Savage, not your average. Love it. Savage. Savage. Then made by my hands. I actually gave one of these. I opened a packet and gave one to one of my students because she got married and she made her wedding dress in class with us all. And on like the last class before her wedding, she brought her completed dress because we only saw it in little bits, and I gave her one of these. There's something blue. So I don't know if you put it in, Maeve, or even if you watch me on YouTube, probably sick of me after class. Handmade. There's 2 glittery handmaids. Love them. Look at the glitter. Glitter, glitter. Me made, and it's got leopard print. I made this. This one is popular. I can do anything. I made this. I can do anything. So true. It's our superpower. Made by Granny. And you know what? I know there's loads of these ones made by Granny, but look at the back. It's a big hand and a little hand. Oh, look. That's so cute. I made this. It feels good. It's true. The stuff you make just feels nicer. And then I love these two. Artisan and couture. Because the stuff we make is couture. You know, it's made for us. It's bespoke. So it's my little stash. My little stash. I have a top on that I made. So I'll have to put one on this because I didn't have one. I might want to put the glittery ones on. Maybe something like that. So that's a little stash. And I'll put that behind with my other one. Can you see this? Ooh. You guys probably have a collection of these for me because we send postcards with all of our orders. And this one says, a lady never never discusses her fabric stash. Or as Agatha from in Agatha's Cottage, she was saying to me, it's a collection, like an emporium or a museum. It's her collection. So never discusses her fabric stash. So yeah, you guys probably have loads of these. So I'm going to put these, you know, keep them in your phone room. They're nice little things to have. I'll put that one up there. Whoop. She's going sideways. Anyway, how long have I been waffling on for now? How long is this going for? I don't know. Oh yeah, I did get some gifts for the kids, little bits and pieces. Got Alva some Hello Kitty badges so she could put them on her bag. Although she did instruct me to then make a jumper for her. In the colours of the badge so that she can put on it. Giving myself work. I did make some things for the Knit and Stitch show because I knew I needed some t-shirts, so I did some t-shirts. I used the Closet Core tee. I love that pattern. I have a vlog on here. Go check it out. Free pattern. It's great. And I only used like about a meter of fabric. I am 42 bust. I float between a 40 and a 42 bust. So that'll give you an idea of size wise and what you need. If you want to do the long sleeve, you obviously need a metre and a half. I just did some short sleeve because I did hear that the haul was really hot. Now the Knit and Stitch show started in November and it wasn't cold. It really wasn't cold at that time of year. It hasn't been cold. It's actually okay now. Yeah, so I made a few t-shirts and then I made a dress because we got some gorgeous new fabrics in and they're not even all online yet. I've been putting some of them online. I'll put up another picture of me if I can find a picture of me in the dress. So I hacked the Tilly and the Buttons nail. You know me, I love a good pattern hack. And I wanted to do one quick. I wanted to do a really quick dress make. Nice, throw on you, looks nice, keeps you nice and cool, summer maxi dress. But the buttons take too long. They just take too long. Love the nail, absolutely love the nail. It has so many options, love the different sleeves. But I needed a quick make and buttons were not going to be quick. So I took the button band off just by folding it, placed it on the fold so it made a V-neck, and then I didn't do any facing. I used bias binding for the inside of the neck and did that little trick with the mitre for the front of the bias neckline where the V is. And that was it. And then just did a nice flutter sleeve on it, and it was in a kind of a purple and magenta pink crepe. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. It's in the window of the shop at the moment because obviously I'm not wearing it in December. That'll be very cold, but it was perfect for the knit and stitch show because it was so hot on the Saturday. We were just melting. There were so many people in the hall, and they did have heating on at the start, but gosh, it was really roasting. I couldn't imagine it during the summer. I'd say it'd be way too hot. You couldn't handle it. So yeah, I did that dress then, and I think I'll do a few more of them. It was a lovely dress to wear. The only thing I did do was I had to put darts in the back of it because I didn't iron the crepe after washing it. And what happened was, because it's a crepe, now this wouldn't happen with any other fabric, but maybe it could happen to you, just let you know. I didn't iron the crepe, so then when I placed it down and cut it out, after a while it kind of loosened up again. So I should have ironed it first, so it grew, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like double gauze, it grows as you wear it. So I had to put some darts in the back, and I did make it too short, so I put a sash, so it was fine. It worked out okay in the end. I think I'd do it again, but not in as much of a hurry. I kind of needed a garment, So I did have a couple of Nell dresses, and I had a Nell top on as well. It was a bit of a Nell extravaganza. So there was was great fun. Great fun to meet all sewing pals. Rachel from the French Themes, I met with her. I had chats and coffee, and yeah. So we didn't hang out too much because we see each other a good bit. But yeah, that was great fun. And Agatha brought us over some cakes, absolutely gorgeous. They were milled, thank you so much. And at one time I actually just sat down for 2 minutes at a little bench, and a lady turned around to me and said, "You're the lady from Hart's Corner, aren't you?" That was so cute. It was a lady from Fibsworth. So it was absolutely brilliant. But big question, people are saying to me, "Oh, I'll see you next year, will you?" I really don't know. Because it's later in the year, so it's very close to Christmas. I'm feeling uncomfortable about being close to Christmas. I have little kids. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot happening on. So I'll have to see what's going on, because really, like, that it's nearly the third week in November. And I'd be thinking, like, am I ready? I'll have to get ready for Christmas in September. Well, okay, start making my gifts now, or start seeing what they want now. So I'm going to stop part 1 here, because I have another list in front of me of sewing things. And thanks for listening to me go on about the Knit and Stitch show, and I will chat to you in a few minutes about all my sewing and my makes.